What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, people? Guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Listen, it's another day, people. It's another day. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party that is called Manchester United, where drama lives, right? That is Manchester United. Manchester United drama. When you have all this drama going on, you sell clicks, bait, you sell papers. The whole world is going to be talking about Manchester United because we're a big club. That's what happens. And that's what we have seen so far in the media, right? The media, the social media, the media in general, they were selling this narrative that, Manchester United, KOBBIE Mainoo, Ruben Amorim, beef going on, KOBBIE leaving, all this stuff. All that was put out there, man, it was crazy. Everybody talking about it. You know, it is, of course, yeah. It didn't help when your boy Ornstein dropped a mess, a bomber, kind of saying, "Oh well, KOBBIE Mainoo could be open for a move." Still, KOBBIE Mainoo ain't going nowhere, man. He ain't going nowhere. All right, it doesn't make any sense for KOBBIE Mainoo to leave, so he's not going anywhere. The way this news has been flying through the X and everywhere, it's just been crazy. Everybody talking about it. It was AMORIM versus KOBBIE. If AMORIM sells if AMORIM sells KOBBIE, that's it. It's over. It's not going to happen, man. I think this is all being manufactured. Whereas at the end of the day, before the window closes, KOBBIE Mainoo is going to put pen to paper, and that'll be it. Because of course we're not going to sign a midfielder. So yeah, I'm not really worried about this KOBBIE thing anymore because I see what is happening here. The media is taking us for a ride. Tony, what's going on, man? AKS 97. Good night, folks. Love is in the house. Come on, let's go. Hope you guys are good, man. Hope you guys are good. Yeah, man. We have a big game tomorrow. Really, like a big game tomorrow. But we're gonna talk about that in a little bit. But of course, main story today: KOBBIE Mainoo leaving. KOBBIE Mainoo open to leave Man United. Blah blah blah. Like it was just going off, man. Mainoo doesn't start all my days. Listen, people, we're gonna do a predicted lineup. Mainoo starts. Yeah, that's like oh my god. Can you imagine we see Bruno Fernandes in the midfield again and Mainoo on the bench? The amount of head loss. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. KOBBIE has to start tomorrow, because Ruben Amorim sees all this, right? Sees the madness. He knows Bruno had a terrible game. It is time to just put him on ice. And then, obviously, you need to give game time to a whole bunch of these players anyway. You need KOBBIE to get some game time. And luckily, we have these games in the middle of the week in the cup competition, right? Then these players can get some game time, right? So KOBBIE has to start in the midfield. We're going to go through it. And I think he's going to start, and I hope he kills it. That way he gives Ruben Amorim a headache for the Barnsley game on the weekend, right? Yeah, so AKS saying that only beef between Mainoo and Amorim was in the untouched lunch kit from trading today. I know, right? I know, but listen, there is nothing going on here. Of course, Mainoo, there was a talk. Obviously, there was conversation going on talking about his contract. Ashworth was working on that, but when he got sacked, it kind of got pushed back a little bit because now we have a new leadership. They're gonna sort that contract thing out, and he's staying. There's no way KOBBIE Mainoo leaves. He is definitely the future. We saw reports today that your boy Bruno Fernandes, he's gonna leave, but not this time. I mean, not this window. Next summer, yeah, he's gonna leave. You know what? When I saw that report, I'm like, listen, Bruno, just leave now. Why wait until next summer? Just leave now, and then we'll get our money. We'll move on, man. even though it's kind of late now in the game for him to move. But yeah, reports were saying that Bruno may be open for a move next summer, right? It's basically, he doesn't want to mess his game time or anything like that, because he knows at Man United he's going to play every game, so he's going to be ready for the World Cup, right? So, but he's going to, next summer, yeah, he could be on his way to Saudi, right? But yeah, guys, welcome. I see AKS and say, okay, Tony, ciao. What up, man? If Amorim doesn't get results tomorrow, I think fans will slowly lose faith in him. Ciao. You're saying slowly. Do you know the amount of head loss that is going on right now? People are already calling for him to be sacked. Second game in, sack him, his system and all this stuff. I mean, like, yo, I know we still have that PTSD from last season, right? We're still hurting. And when things like, that Fulham game happens, when we don't get the win, we were supposed to be getting the win, people are already like, all those feelings are coming back. You're like, oh my God, you lost against Tottenham. Like, you finished 15th. All this stuff, the stats are statting, man. They were talking about all these stats, like worst record. Yeah. We know that. Yeah. He hasn't had a good time, but it's only the second game, that's what I'm saying. But tomorrow, yeah, we gotta beat them badly. All right. Tony, what's up? If Amorim doesn't get a result tomorrow, yeah, Tony. Ciao. I don't want to see Onana start either. Yes, I agree with you, because you know what? In my lineup, people, drop your predicted lineup for tomorrow's game, man. It's a big game. Man United take on Grimsby, right? Basically, the Grimsby Stadium, the main stand, all right, it has been around for 127 years. It was constructed in 1901. So basically, when those players get there, it's like they'll be like going back into time, kind of thing. Grimsby, so far, their record is pretty good. They are unbeaten in League Two, right? They are unbeaten in League Two. Let's see. Well, I think they are second. Grimsby. Right now they have a pretty decent. Let's see. Grimsby, they're fourth, actually. So they're fourth. They played 5 games, won 3, drew 2. They haven't lost, and they have 11 points. So yeah, in League Two, they're cooking, man. All right, in League Two, Grimsby are thereabouts. Even though they're fourth, but it's 11 points. The number 1 spot is Crew. They have 12 points. So yeah, they're gonna, these small teams, man. Whenever we face them, they will show up, right? But it is time for us to, to go in there and say, listen, okay, we're here to play. All right, no jokes. We're here to play. So my lineup is gonna go like this. I'm gonna have Heaton start. I don't want to see Onana on goal. I don't want to see Bayendier. Heat is on starts. Heaton starts. Right. My midfield, my back 3 is Heaven, Maguire, and Fredrickson. Okay. I agree. So AKS, I see what you're saying there. Heaton. You're gonna start Euro? Nah, man. Okay. So that's that. I like that. So mine is like this: Heaton, Heaven, Maguire, Fredrickson as the right of back 3, right? Of course, Captain Maguire, right? Because I do not want to see Bruno anywhere, even on the bench. All right. And then I want to see left wing back. I want to see our boy Leon, right? We agree on that. All right. Midfield 2, I want to see Mainoo, Ugarte. Preseason, they look pretty good. Yep, I agree with you, AKS. I like that. Right? Of course, Xerxes as a 10, I agree with you there. Up top, Sheshko. And Mbumo, I think I want to start Mbumo because I think he needs more game time. He didn't look as fit, right? I think he needs more game time. Cunha looked good. Cunha looked good. He looked like he's up for it. Mbumo is not there yet, so I want to give him game time. Of course, Ahmad starts on the right wing back, right? I thought of saying Dalot, but I kind of want Ahmad to get in there, like, to also get going. Now, of course, it's important for Xerxes to start because he needs game time. I think also Heaven, he hasn't really got game time. I think it's good for him to start as well. Diogo Leon, yep. So yeah, man. Let's see. DM23, welcome. Yeah, people, get your predicted lineup. Let's go. Tom, off to Barnsley on Saturday. We'll update on how good fans are. Tom Cheshi, nice. That's what's up. Tom, listen, are you on our Discord community, man? If you're not, jump on there, man, so we can share those pictures and stuff. So AKS 97's lineup goes like this: Heaton, Yoro, Maguire, Heaven, Ahmad, Ugarte, Mainoo, Leon, Xerxes, Cunha, Sheshko. That is a dope lineup right there. And Sheshko, he's gonna score tomorrow. Sheshko is gonna score tomorrow, man. He's gonna open his goal tally. I don't know. Yoro has been excellent. Yeah, I know Yoro has been fire, but I don't want to overplay him, right? I want to see the likes of Fredrickson. What he's obviously the kid. Last season he played pretty okay whenever he came in, so I want to give him some time. The boss did say that Mazraoui will be back, I think, next week. So that was a good update there to have. So you're right about Mbumo. Maybe we see Mason Amorim in the team. You're funny, man. Mason Amorim, yeah. Tevez, if United gets a draw again, it's time to go for Amorim. We're not going to get a draw. I think. Wait, is this for this cup competition? Isn't it if we at the end of the game we draw, it's going to be a straight penalty or no? Or they come to Old Trafford. Tony has Onana, Heaven, Maguire, Fredrickson, Dallo, Ugarte, Mainoo, Dogu, Mount, Xerxes, and Sheshko. Okay. So you have Dogu play as your right wing back, Tony? Oh no. No, actually left wing back, because I don't see you have Diogo Leon. Okay. Nice. We want 8 goals. Come on, Levisan says we want 8 goals. Listen, man, just give me 3 comfortable goals in the first, I don't know, 20 minutes, because usually we start well. That 20 minutes we hit them, right? We score 3 goals and then we can chill and just ping the ball around, have a good night. Right? We should not make it a hard work. Like it should be like, basically this game, we shouldn't be starting like playing these games this early, but it's as if you're getting like a preseason, not preseason, but one of those light games that you want some players to get some minutes on, right? So it's like a bonus game for midweek for the players. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. Now, 8, Chief. We have to compensate for the league games. I'm sorry, man. Listen, listen. We get 8. It's proper. It's the right thing to do. People, smash a like, hit the subscribe if you've been done so already. People, hit that like button. Guys, if you're new, I am Luther. This is Man United Central. Welcome. Tony saying not saying that's what I want a lineup to be. I just don't know what the heck Amorim is thinking, so I'm just going off the madness. I know, dude. I know. People, Tony the Great just dropped the link for the Discord. Go ahead and jump on there, man. But yeah, exactly. But I mean, it's Grimsby. You have to give these players minutes. The players who haven't had any minutes, right? Kobbie Mainoo, give him 90 minutes, or depending on how fit he is, give him, I don't know, 60 and then make a change. But yeah, I want to see Mainoo in that game doing his thing. There's a lot of talk what's going on with Mainoo. Like, listen, people, they feel like, of course, if Mainoo leaves, then, it's going to be, obviously, it's going to be a disaster, right? Because Mainoo is considered as the heir apparent to that Bruno position. So there's no point for, we see these reports that we see Real Madrid, I think they're monitoring him, Atletico Madrid, they're monitoring him on loan, stuff like that. It's not going to happen, First of all, we're not that deep in the midfield anyway, so he's not going to go anywhere. Us selling him, it's not going to happen, right? He's our future. So yeah, he's going to have a good game tomorrow, for sure. Yeah, people, double tap that the like button, people. Thank you so much. Daniel Reyes, be honest. Do you think Man United can really do competition in Champions? Can really do competition in Champions or any title? We're not ready yet, Daniel. The manager did say that we were not ready. We're not ready even to compete in Europe. So the team is not ready, right? So for now, we need to get to Europe. By the end of the season, we need to be in Europe. Now, a lot of folks were already judging the manager now. It's second game in, AMORIM out, and all this stuff. I think we should judge him by Christmas time, right? He has had enough games. Some of these players, they've already, they're bedded in. They know how to play his system and stuff like that. That's when we should judge him. Second game, I don't think it's good. Now, of course, most people are kind of remembering last season, so everything gets combined into one. But last season, I always say like it's not only a blip, but it's a disgrace. So yeah, if Ruben Amorim gets fired, we must hire Xavi Hernandez. You think so? I don't think we're gonna. If we sack Ruben, I don't think we're gonna go overseas. We're gonna have to sign Premier League proven manager. They're gonna go that route, I think, right? Like maybe the Crystal Palace coach, I forgot his name. Coaches that play that system, right? It could be one of those, because it wouldn't make sense because this system, Ineos identified it. That's how they want to proceed going forward. So if this is how we want to play, you want to bring in a successor for Ruben that plays that system, because you don't want to bring in someone who changes it. Now, I don't remember if Xavi Hernandez plays that. But yeah. Galatasaray is in the house. Here's this. Hello. Welcome. Got today's call. Daniel, I'm a fan of Barca and I'm watching Marcus Rashford performance. I really think that Manchester United lost with that movement. So Daniel, how are you watching Rashford, man? Is he delivering? What are the streets saying? Is the folks from Barca, are they saying we have to keep this guy? Because that's what I want to hear. I want to hear you guys being so happy with him that you're like, yo, for 40 million, pay it now. Man United, 40 million, here you go. This guy has to stay. All right. So I want that. So Daniel, let us know, what are the streets saying about our boy Rashford, right? I want him to do well, man. I want him to do well. That way he can get a full, the move. Ciao. If Bruno starts tomorrow, I will lose by. Dude. Man, I will totally understand. Now, okay, he may start him, but he may start him as a 10, because Bruno playing deeper in the 8, it doesn't work. So yeah, we may see Bruno, but as a 10, he may do something like that, right? But ideally, if you want to send a message out there, you bench the guy. He played terrible. some of the statements he made after the game was ridiculous. There has to be some consequences, right? So have him hold bench, and then we move on. Now, some people, they were saying last season, remember a couple of games we didn't have Bruno playing? We looked shy, right? And that's it's one of those things, right? Whenever Bruno is not playing, we did look not too good. We look terrible. Now, so it could be a situation now. Okay, if you're not going to have Bruno in the team, or fine, you're going to bring in KOBBIE, but you may need probably KOBBIE, maybe one of the 10s. Of course, Mbeumo is going to be there. Can Cunha take over that Bruno mantle? I don't know. But we really missed Bruno last season, a couple of games that he missed. So that's going to be kind of the tricky part there. Como Lemusando, he's saying, bruh, he's starting. Okay, where is he starting? Right? Give us your lineup, man. Give us your predicted lineup for tomorrow. All right? Gomo Limo. Give us your lineup, man. Daniel Reyes says, yes, probably is the substitute of Lewandowski. Okay. That's what I'm thinking too, because Rashford can play as a left wing, up top as a 9. So, yeah. Kylian Mbappe. What's going on, man? Welcome. People, smash that like button. Hit the subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you're just finding us, I am Luther. This is Man United Central. Welcome. If Bruno's starting, start him as a 10. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Start him as a 10, and let's go from there. Because Bruno, honestly, as a 10, he is dangerous, right? Mick OG, Flynn, sell Bruno to Saudi and Dalot. 100%. Dude, I am here for it. The only issue is we don't have much time to find someone to replace him, right? Because we're running out of time. The window closes in, 5 days or something? So right now, it is going to be tough. Now, we hear reports from, I think Fabrizio, someone was reporting that the Saudis, if they come and give him like a take it or leave it offer, he may consider it, right? So I don't know how that, obviously if they come back for him and say, okay, we're going to give you, I don't know, 150 million, the man may take it. And if he takes it, that's cool. We're going to have to go to Brighton quickly and say, Brighton, listen, we don't have time. Here's 110. All right, give us Baleba, and then we can move on. But yeah, Tactical Blues, what up, man? Remember you. Buy one, get one free. Bruno plus Dalot. I know. Yes, you eliminate that Portuguese bias. Mike OG. Watch Spurs midfield, high press. Bruno can't do that. He's a fancy player. Yep. And that's another thing people were talking about. Lucas Thomas Frank. He just came in. He got Tottenham cooking early. He was able to get back-to-back wins. Ruben has not able to do that as well. Up to this point, he hasn't been able to get those back-to-back wins. So there's a lot of these stats out there, right? Now, Big Ange at Tottenham, at the beginning, when he started last season, he was fire. They were winning games, and then at the end of the season, 17th. So again, it could be the same thing with Thomas Frank. They start well, and then they, capitulate. But I don't think so. I think Thomas Frank is such a proper coach. We shall see. But still, folks are saying, yo, Thomas Frank just got in. He was able to get a tune out of these players. So what's up with you, Ruben? I think, he is going to get them cooking, right? Because from that Arsenal game, I personally saw something. If he can find a way to produce more of that, then I think we'll be all right. But it's going to be peak. Portuguese heritage deal. I know, right? Giovanni, what up? Bruno or Mainoo? Bruno. Bruno has Mainoo is for the future. Mainoo hasn't done anything yet. Bruno, yeah, he has shown us what he can do. So, yeah. Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Let's go. I created a monster. Nobody wants to see Marshall. No more. Yeah. Boris agreed. Dalot should just go his passes and crosses as so poor. Yeah. Dalot is like, yeah, man, is he has to go too. But of course, another thing, Dalot, Bruno, what they give you, they're always available, and those dudes apparently train very well. That's why most of these managers pick them, right? Um, yeah, never injured. So it's one of those. It's gonna be tough, but of course, I think eventually Dalot is gonna go. I don't think we're gonna give him a new contract. Um, but it's so crazy, right? People are talking about that midfield, Mainoo and Bruno, but nobody's saying anything about Casemiro. Like Casemiro really should be the guy right now we're talking about. Yo, why do we have a 30-something guy there, legs gone, sliding all over the place? Why aren't we talking about him to be forced out of our team? Nobody's really talking about Cass. Cass is going under the radar, man. It's crazy. Gomo Limo is saying Bayern Dia Martinez. Martinez, I don't think is ready. Licha is not ready. Yeah, okay. So you have Bayern Dia Martinez, Shaw, Delict, Euro, Mainoo, Ugarte. You have Shaw twice, mate. Ahmad, Cunha, Mbumo, Sheshko. Yeah, so Licha is not ready yet. I don't know if he's ready for the bench. Not sure. He got the number 2 shirt and he's not going anywhere. I know, man. I know. Celestine. No way. No one would pay Cass. Yeah, they wouldn't, but Saudi or something. Something. It's crazy. But again, Cass. Nobody's really even talking about how he hasn't been good. Like especially this couple of games, right? So Cass should be another one that really people should be talking about. Yo, Cass position. Why is Cass starting these games, right? I know Ugarte is not all that, but I think start Ugarte up there, man. But of course, Cass has that passing range and stuff like that. So yeah, good in the air too. So he gives you something, but yeah, Cass hasn't had a good season so far. Again, only the second game. Relax. I know. Okay, cool. AKS, I figure he's running his contract down. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Cass is running his contract down, guaranteed. He's not going anywhere, right? And listen, he's playing. So happy days for him. He got called up for the Brazil national team. So why bother, man? You get your 300 bags a week. His family is happy in Manchester. Listen, the man has learned English here and there, so he's loving life. Yilmaz, Galatasaray in the house. What up? Cass transformed from a war tank to a water tank. Oh, man, that is too funny, dude. That is too funny. Yeah, man. So, and Cass with these sliding tackles. I mean, yo, man, enough with this preloaded sliding tackles, right? Stay on your feet, Cass. Stay on your feet, man. But yeah, it's tough. So yeah, tomorrow we should not see Cass. We should not see Bruno. But I think the way our boss is, he may play him, but he has to play him, as a 10. Because if he benches Mainoo again for this game, wow, it's tough. Of course, even Ruben Amorim made a mistake. I mean, making that statement like, Kobbie Mainoo is basically competing with Bruno for that position. By him saying that, it's as if you're saying, and you imagine if you're Kobbie, you hear that statement from the boss, you're like, so I'm competing with the captain of the club. I'm competing with someone who's never injured, and I'm competing with someone that the boss will not sub. He always plays 90 minutes. So that means I'm not going to play. Right? So it is kind of frustrating for Kobbie to hear stuff like that, because you're really not helping. Casemiro wasn't good even in Madrid. That's why they sold him to us. We just couldn't tell because of the superstars that were there at the time. The guy should retire after Mainoo. Nobody wants that guy for real. I don't think so, though. Obviously, Don Carlo, he likes him. He called him for the Brazil national team. Him and Cunha, they're going to join the Brazil national team. And Casemiro is going to play in the World Cup. So I don't think he's that done. And when he leaves Man United, I'm sure destination could be Saudi or come here to the States, MLS kind of thing. Yeah, it's one of those. But of course, Real Madrid, at that point when they offered him to us, we just went, oh my God, imagine how many shirts we're gonna sell. Casemiro is a legend, man. Cabinet full of trophies. Comes in and he can do it. We should not have purchased him, man. He was up there in the age, and then we just paid him whatever money he wanted. It was ridiculous. We don't want to cry tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Yes. They don't want him because he would demand higher wages because of the trophy cabinet. Yep. That trophy cabinet, man. It's full of it. The Dawn is weak. Listen, man. Don Carlo, he knows his players. He knows the players that he wants, man. He has won things at Real Madrid. And so, and he feels that in this Brazil national team, he feels that he can win the World Cup. I don't see that happening. I don't think that Brazil national team is that strong to win the World Cup. But I'm sure they brought him in saying, hey, listen, you have done it at Real Madrid. Let's see if you can do it at the biggest stage. All right. So, yeah. Unlike Snacho, who has a cabinet full of PS5 controllers. I know, right? He has a gold one, a pink one. Oh, that's crazy. Tukan Kayu. Glory, Man United. Let's go. I love that. People, smash a like, man. Hit the subscribe if you've done so already. And welcome. So, guys, score prediction. We said 8. I'm going to go with 4-0. We need a clean sheet. But again, even Grimsby know that we are not that good at set piece. Of course, if we start Heaton, I think he may be able to keep a clean sheet, because I don't think Heaton he's as bad at those other two as far as coming out for crosses and stuff like that. So I think we may be all right. So I'm going to go with 4-0. I think that's safe. But I like the 8 that you were talking about earlier. All right. Yeah, and of course, I don't want to see Onana, because I don't want Onana to feel like, okay, you're back in the good graces of the manager, man. Let him chill out there, and then send Lamens. It looks like he is coming in, right? We are getting a new goalkeeper. So we're going to have 4 goalkeepers in the house, which is, good to have, right? We were all crying for goalkeeper. I hope Lamens can get some game time so he can show us what he can do. AKS, I used to feel so proud of Snacho because of one grandparents. It's Trini. Oh, okay. I can gladly say we in Trinidad, other than his relatives, disown him. Oh, that's messed up, man. Listen, it's in the blood, man. You can't disown him, man. When he comes home in Trinidad, he's gonna be greeted with the hero's welcome, red carpet and all. Brazil isn't winning anything, period. They guys are fried. They've been for the past 15 years. Yeah, that Brazil team doesn't look. They lack, that those good old days. Like you have, Ronaldinho, big name players. Like whenever they're in that field, when you're facing them, you're like, okay, yeah. R9, all that. They look like they don't really have that, because right now you have Vinicius, Rafinha, Cunha, you know, yeah, of course you have Rodrigo and them, but still they don't look like they're built to win. I think Argentina, they look like they can get it again, but I really want Portugal, man, to see if they can. Cristiano can get one. United 4-0. Okay, we will convert. Tony 1-0. Oh man, if we win 1-0, people are still gonna come to it. Like after the game, people will be moaning like crazy. You go to Grimsby, League Two, you win 1-0. How dare you? Oh, listen. Ruben Amorim cannot catch a break. We need to score at least. I'm telling you, at least if we can get 8, then they'll be like, oh, come on, it's League Two, But it's going to give us that, that feeling, that good feeling of winning a game, even if it's Grimsby, man. I don't care. Tony, I'll take the 1-0 with an Arsenal performance from the B team. Hey, there you go. That's a good one. True, 1-0 will still gather haters. Oh, absolutely, man. Oh, my days. Yeah. The Brazilian national team has players with individual brilliance, but they are not a team that can actually win anything worthwhile. Facts. Yep. I agree. AKS 97, Maguire double. Listen, our manager loves it. Whenever we're in a jam, you bring in Maguire and start pinging those balls, in the box, which is ridiculous too. That is something also Ruben Amorim needs to work on. I mean, really, you have a Šeško, you bring him in at 50th minute or something, and you only start pinging the balls in the box when Maguire comes in. Come on, man. It's as if the team, they don't know, okay, now we have a 6'5" striker. He's in the game. Let's try to find him automatically from the moment he stepped on the field. We still play the same way, which is kind of crazy. He has a lot of work to do, man. Ruben Amorim has a lot of work to do. Maguire will devour our crosses. There you go. Corners, yep. I'm trying to go for close to worst. That way I can be pleasantly surprised and happy. All right, yeah. Good point. Cunha hat-trick? Oh, dude, I want Šeško to score. I want Cunha to score. Mbumo, like to get that cobwebs out and start scoring, man. We need them to start firing. All right, we need them to start firing because that Burnley game is gonna be, dude. That Burnley game is gonna be scary, right? And we're playing at home. Our home record is not that good. The pressure will be pressuring, so yeah, man, that game automatically tomorrow, it's just a League Two, but it's such a big game too, man. Mainoo hat-trick of assists. You know what? That's the kind of stuff that I like to hear, right? Mainoo comes in, he does a madness, he shows the manager, listen, hey, you don't have to keep Bruno in the game, man. If Bruno is having a stinker, take him out. I got this. But then again, Ruben Amorim, I know some folks were saying, oh, he doesn't rate Mainoo. In that Lyon game, when he needed a goal, he went and grabbed Mainoo and said, hey, Mainoo, listen, get in and do your thing. All right. Lyon subbed on and scores. Yeah, man. We have weapons, Lyon has scored some goals before. So, he can do it. Him cutting into the box, trying to take on players. Yeah. I want to see that. Xerxes with the madness. I want to see Xerxes so much, man. I want to see Xerxes have a good time. I wonder how many minutes he's gonna get, but I think he's gonna be able to do his thing. Amorim might be fired before the festive season. I hope not. I don't think so. I think Ineos. I want to say I feel like Ineos knew that this will be tough, so I think they're gonna back him, because why fire him after giving him over 200 million? You just gave this guy 200 million, right, to build a team. You brought him early in the middle of the season. with the plan of come in, see what doesn't work, get rid. That's what he did with the 5 players that we got rid of, and then let's work on what we can bring in to build a team. That's what they did. 200 million in, you sack him in December. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Now, of course, the players that we signed, they can work, they can work with multiple systems, right? But I don't. I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna back him and keep him, give him some time, because if you sack him, then you kind of remember Rashford was like, listen, Man United, the way we're moving, it's as if, we in that interview he did, it's as if we don't have a clear strategy, right? We're very reactionary because now with the fans already, everybody pissed off and we're not scoring goals, things are not going right. Of course, the media is already on top of us because, again, we are Man United. You put whatever nonsense out there, people are going to click and share it and do or whatever. So the pressure is there. So we need to find a way to stick with the manager and say, okay, let's go with this. Now, of course, we're not gonna go and finish 15th again. That is not gonna happen. But I think end of the season, he is in one of the European spots. It doesn't matter which Europe, right? I'm changing my mind. Initially, I said I did not want Conference League, right? It doesn't matter which Europe it is, Conference League, Europa, in one of those spots. I think it will be a successful season, right? Because right now, nobody's really expecting us to go and win the thing, all right, the Premier League. So, yeah. Wario, what up? Calling us flops. Smoring might be fired. Okay. So that Leon Screamer, yeah. What's up, United family? Grab you there. Let's go. Fadal Diouf, hello. What up, people? People again. Tony the Great just dropped the link for the Discord. It's right there. Grab it. Come on in. All right. Rishab, yo, Luther, should we sack Ruben or save Mainoo? I'm so frustrated with the club. Why can't be spending like Arsenal? Berta is cooking. Mainoo is not going anywhere, right? So I'm gonna go with stick with Ruben and Mainoo. Of course, Mainoo is gonna stay, right? So, but of course, again, guys, Arteta and Arsenal, they've spent almost like what, over $1 billion or something. That is how Arteta was backed. So we, of course, I don't think we're gonna spend $1 billion, but we need to, find a way to stick with this guy. We already finished 15th, so we got through that. So this time around, it's gonna be better. It has to be better. It has to be better. The place manager is also playing 3-4-3 formation, and AMORIM time is ticking. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's not gonna look good. We lose later on, depending on where you're watching from. We lose Grimsby, and then we draw with Burnley. It's the knives are already out. Oh man, it's not gonna look good. It's not gonna look good. But I think Grimsby we're gonna win. And then of course, come Burnley, we're gonna win that game too. And then we'll be all right. We'll be all right so far, because right now we have what, 1 point, same as Newcastle, same as Aston Villa, same as Brighton. So don't look at the table right now, because if you look at the table right now, you may get you may get a little bit scared. It's kind of early doors. So let's chill. But of course, Chow, you're right. If they're gonna sack him, they're gonna have to replace him with, to me, I think another manager who plays the same system. And I think there are 2 of them in the Premier League, right? Crystal Palace manager, and I forgot what other team they played at. So, yeah. I am fans from Indonesia. What's up, man? All the way from Indonesia. Tukang Kayu. Welcome. People, smash that like button. Hit the subscribe. Rishab is saying that, what is your take on Bruno's theatrics with the penalty against Fulham? Bruno, Rishab, Bruno was a disgrace, man. You know, you're getting paid on that live, on my live that game. I forgot who made a comment. It was like, listen, man, you're getting paid 300K and you're getting rattled because the ref bumped you and didn't apologize. It's ridiculous, all right, Bruno, because apparently by that when that happened, the ref didn't apologize to him. So basically, for the rest of the game, he decided to just, I'm not gonna play well. I'm so pissed off right now. Come on, man. You're a Man United captain, dude. All right, enough with that. And even making that statement after the game, you can see dude wasn't thinking, because you don't say stuff like that because you look ridiculous. All right, you look ridiculous. So what? The manager, the ref didn't apologize to you after the game. You can go to the ref. Hey, ref, listen. What what's up, man? You couldn't simply apologize, but you still deliver on the pitch, right? His job was supposed to put the ball in the back of the net, continue playing, and then playing properly, right? And then after the game, you can talk to the ref, right? But even that, Ruben Amorim too, seeing that Bruno looks rattled, you pull him, right? Pull him out of the game. Say, hey, listen, nah, you don't look like you mentally checked in. Come out, whole bench. KOBBIE, you're in. Let's go, right? But of course, it's one of those things that I think the manager feels. Of course, with Bruno in the game, at any moment he can do a magic trick, and then boom, we're back in the game or we're winning the game. So, which is kind of crazy. You gotta trust your players, man. Galatasaray Besuma Chow. I don't want to see 3-4-3 formation again. So negative. But the thing is, Chow, Crystal Palace, they play 3-4-3, right? I think Palace play 3-4-3, and if you look at the way they play, they don't look that negative. But of course, I hear what you're saying. A whole bunch of defenders, but ideally those wingbacks are supposed to be wingers. So I hear you. Why don't Bruno get subbed off? It's one of those. It's the mystery. It's a $100 million question, I guess. Why doesn't he get subbed off after his worst game and not play Mainoo? Do we still have manager favorites? Ole had the same thing with Maguire, and it shouldn't be that way, because what Ruben Amorim has done in this summer by getting rid of those the five, Rashford, Antony, Sancho, he tried. Basically, he's trying to get rid of that player power thing, right? So what is the best way, in my opinion, to show, like, listen, it doesn't matter who you are, I'm going to treat you with the same standards, is you pull the captain. Captain is not having a good game, pull him. Dude, most of these teams, like Mo Salah has been subbed before. There's a lot of examples out there where the best players get subbed. It can happen. So, but it's ridiculous. That should not be the case. Bruno should be subbed, or not even. Sometimes don't start him, man. Leave him on the bench, play somebody else, and see what happens. Right? Yeah, Sancho. He is a go to Besiktas. I hope he does, Yusuf. I hope he does. Palace play 3-4-3 with the wingers. United play 3-4-3 with wide players playing number 10s. We don't stretch the play enough. Mbeumo is a right wing, not a number 10. I hear you. Now, I think ideally once we really grasp how Ruben Amorim wants to play, yeah, we definitely want to stretch the wing, the tens, right? Play wide. So yeah, I hear what you're saying. I think eventually that's how we should be playing. Mbeumo as a right wing, cutting in. Ahmad, I want to see a better relationship between Ahmad and Mbeumo, right? Yeah, there's still a lot of work with this team, man. A lot of work needs to be done, and it's a good thing we don't have any Europe football, so we have more time on the pitch to train. So yeah, we're gonna see. let's see what else is going on, man. What else is going on? So Bruno does not look like he's gonna go to Saudi this window. From what we hear, it looks like he's gonna go in the summer, maybe, right? Too high, Manchester. Welcome. Let's see. For tomorrow's game, also another thing I wouldn't mind also, you got to start Šeško. But if you don't start Šeško, ideally, I would like to see Cheeto. I would like to see Cheeto play that game. So maybe you start Šeško and Cheeto comes in maybe 60th minute when we're up 7 or 5 or something, right? So Cheeto gets some run, some minutes as well. Mount playing striker? No. Bruno is a mistake in this team. We need 2 midfielders and Bruno and Cunha as number 10s, but I don't trust Bruno. He could come in the way of Cunha. Yeah. No, I think Bruno as a 10, I'm cool with that. He's dangerous up there as a 10, right? But yes, true. Ideally, we need 2 new midfielders, right? That is a good point. Yeah. Yes, man. I'm saying this game, I think on the bench, I want to see Cheeto on there. Hopefully he may get some minutes tomorrow, man. Man, shite. That's funny. Reports Char Dunker say Kobbie Mainoo is contracted until 2027, which means Manchester United would command a decent fee should he leave. However, there is no appetite to push him out of Old Trafford. He is not for sale, and the player has not asked to leave. Okay, this is according to Charlotte Dunker. All right, so all those talks of Charlotte Dunker, of course, is from the Times, right? So Mainoo ain't leaving, people. Rishab, rate Ugarte, United career, PSG's come does. But Ugarte played well under Ruben Amorim, right? So again, his confidence is gone. I think he is eventually going to get better. So let's give him time. You better win. I got my new on final one standing this week. Oh, okay. Listen, we got you, man. We got you too high. We got you. Leeds. Really, Pat? That's how you coming in like that, Pat? Whatever, man. Welcome. People, smash that like button, people. Let's see what else is going on. Let's see what else. Mike Keegan was reporting earlier that Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid are keeping a close eye on Kobbie Mainoo's situation, with sources indicating that both clubs are interested in potential season-long loan. Bull crap, it's not going to happen. Mainoo is not going to go on loan. Let's see. Saint-Lamens. I think Saint-Lamens is one that is going to come in for sure. I think he's going to be the last one coming in, which is pretty sad because I really hope that we could get a midfielder. But reports are saying that Man United is hard at work, obviously, because we're working on Anthony deal to Real Betis. It looks like that. Man United, we're staying strong. We don't want to do a loan. We need the money. So we may be able to get a sale going on for him. Anthony, they're working on Garnacho to Chelsea. Chelsea are criminals. We want 50. They're trying to give us 35. Really? So there's still some negotiations to go there. But I think it's still going to happen. Right? Of course, our boy Rasmus going to Napoli. I like that. Rasmus going to Napoli. It is a loan with an obligation, with the option which could turn to obligation depending on performance and all this. So I really like Rasmus going to Napoli. I think him linking up with Scott McTominay, Kevin De Bruyne. I'll be watching. And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised, man. Rasmus goes to Napoli and lights it up. All right. So yeah. So there's a lot of moving parts that are happening right now with all these players. So I don't, and Laman's coming in. So I don't think we're going to be bringing a midfielder. In my opinion, too high. It looks like no brainer to me. You have to win this week. Smith Rowe dunked on you. Yeah, man. Smith Rowe and Bruno lost him. Smith Rowe is not the quickest player, man. Right? Track him back. Yeah, man. That was something, man. Smith Rowe, one of yours. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, man. So it's a lot of news. Listen, too high. First of all, man, listen. Glocares is off. He scored. So, what are your prediction for this season? Are you guys winning the league? No, I don't want us to get Donnarumma, man. No, Donnarumma is going to City, man. I think Donnarumma is going to end up at City. We don't have the money for Donnarumma salary, man. We're gonna get Lamens, a cheap deal, really quality goalkeeper, and the whole Donnarumma to City thing. To me, I don't know. Donnarumma doesn't look like a Pep Guardiola kind of goalkeeper. I don't think he's that good with his feet. So we shall see. We shall see. Too high saying hopefully. Listen, I hope you guys can do something, man. I know you guys are annoying Arsenal. If you win it, we're not going to hear the end of it. But I would rather have Chelsea win the league because I don't want to see Liverpool getting 21. That is my thing. Okay. You guys, Arsenal, you are too much. All right. So I wouldn't mind Chelsea going and get it, but I don't trust Chelsea. Right now, I have a feeling Arsenal, you look like your team maybe slowly crawling, getting there because a couple of seasons finishing second. You have a striker now. You have Eberechi Eze coming in. Yeah, I think the team looks more complete. Yeah, the defense is good. Yeah, I think you guys could go for it, man. Drinking on your years of yes, yeah, man. Let it all work out. Listen, yeah, we shall see. But listen, don't of course, if you guys don't win it this time, there's already a lot of Arsenal fans out there. They're Arteta out. So I don't know. Are you going to be Arteta out if he doesn't win any silverware? All right, let's just any silverware. Don't overlook Pep. Oh yeah. Pep looks. I always forget Pep, man. My bad. Yeah, Pep could be one that can also come in because Pep right now is pissed off, right? From last season, that team, of course, Tottenham exposed them and did a really good number on them. So I don't know if Man City got what it takes. Yeah, Pep knows how to win things. So yeah. He said, no, you imagine all the big clubs coming for Arteta. If that happens, no chance, mate. Yeah. But, there's a lot of Arsenal fans out there. They're like, listen, this is it. No excuses. No excuses, Arteta. We got you a striker. And your sporting director, man, Berta, he done good. Berta did good. Let's see. I see reports here from Mike McGrath. Mike McGrath is saying that Real Betis, breaking news, as of 14 hours ago, so I don't know if it's breaking. Real Betis have reached an agreement in principle to sign Anthony, the GOAT. Talks have been over a deal where the player would eventually move permanently after initial loan. I don't know if I like that. They need to, if a deal like that happens, they need to like handshake it with blood or something. One of those you cut and you tie. Because whenever these kind of deals happen, these players eventually turn around and come back home. We have been burnt before with the Sancho thing to Chelsea. Come on. 140. What up? Imagine all the clubs. They're desperate. That's why I respect Arteta and what he has done to my club. They're desperate. Okay. Yeah. Dude, the thing about Arteta and you guys, Arsenal, he was given time, right? He was given time to just earn money, right? He has spent over what? Over $1 billion to build the team that he wants in his image, whatever. So, yeah, we just hope that our boy Ruben Amorim gets time. But again, Man United managers don't usually get time like that, right? Yeah. So it's one of those. It's gonna be peak. Let's see. Chelsea quote Jackson for 80 million. Shameless. Yeah, man. Chelsea, I don't. Sometimes Chelsea, I don't get them, man. But Chelsea, they're so good at selling players and bringing in money. I don't know why we can't sell nobody. It's just mad. Let's go to higher because we never spent in January as well. Yeah, you may have a point. All right. Yeah, so according to the Mail, Chelsea initial proposal for Alejandro Garnacho dropped to around 25 million from 35 to 25 after Man United were insisting on 50 million. Chelsea favor is the fact Garnacho is saying he only wishes to join them and has rejected approaches from all the other bunch of clubs. That's according to Simon Jones. So Chelsea, they're betting on when the time runs out, we're going to cave in and take whatever offer they're giving us, right? The 35, or they may even go to 25, which is ridiculous. I would rather keep this guy and have him play with the kids, right? Because Chelsea know, because this guy has told everybody in the world that I only want Chelsea, so Man United will have to take whatever. Nah, man. Too high. Yeah. Is Arteta the longest serving manager in the league? Oh, wow. Yeah, I think so, right? Yeah, I think so. We never spent in January. Yes, is. What about Pep? No, I think Arteta has been there longer than Pep. Turkey-Spain match will be played soon. What do you think about this match? Which match is that? Turkey-Spain? What competition? 6 years, I think he's been here. Yeah. Mr. Barca, what up? Oh, it's Pep? Okay. Let's go. Again, ESPN FC saying Real Betis and Manchester United are hopeful of reaching an agreement for Anthony before Monday transfer deadline. There is confidence on both sides that a deal will materialize before the end of the window. United prefer a permanent move. Yes. That's what I'm talking about, man. Garnacho is going to Chelsea. Fabrizio Romano is saying Garnacho is going to Chelsea. I maintain my position, so we just wait for the formal steps. But Garnacho will be a Chelsea player, in my personal opinion. So Fabrizio is doubling down that, listen, Garna is going to Chelsea one way or another. OFC Arteta learned under Pep. Yeah, he did. He's World Cup group qualifying match. Really? I thought the international break is not here yet. Interesting. I did not know that the game was going on. World Cup group qualifying match. Okay. Spain is going to win. Spain, Spain have the very it's a strong team. They're gonna win that game. I think it's gonna be 2-1. United are either going to Wharton or Mark Casado. They have to if they get money. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna make a run last minute to bring in a midfielder. I think it's gonna be Lamens coming in, and that's about it. Alex Wang, what up? Garnacho should take all our rejects. Yeah. Ciao. Only so-called a big club is accepting without silverware in the past 5 years after spending 1 billion. No. Alex to Chelsea with him. Yeah. Um, yeah, people. Alex coming in. Give us your score prediction for Grimsby game tomorrow, man, or today, depending on when you're watching, people. This is interesting from on X. There's a big account, Man United Forever. He's saying that if we sell KOBBIE Mainoo just to end up sacking AMORIM a few months later, it could go down as one of the worst decisions this club has ever made. And it's been many, right? For the past 10 years, it's been the same story. A new manager comes in, sidelines or sells a key young player to fit the system. The football doesn't click, results collapse, the manager gets sacked, and the player's career is left in ruins. If United dare to commit that sin with KOBBIE Mainoo, don't be surprised when the club spends twice the money trying to bring him back in a couple of years. That said, I still believe Mainoo isn't leaving and AMORIM isn't getting sacked anytime soon. Right? Good point, though. Good point. Good point. It wouldn't make sense because this kid, generational, man. We can't allow him to go. The thing is, Lamans is probably coming in either way. Yeah, he is either way. But the midfield is one of your biggest problems. 100%. 100%. Alex Wang then sell them to Arsenal for triple. I know, right? Yeah, man. Listen, because Arsenal and Chelsea, they're sister clubs. That's what I call them. It's because of the Glazers. Absolutely, yeah. Glazers are criminals. But Chris Wheeler is saying that Bruno Fernandes will be open to leaving Manchester United at the end of the season. He wants to stay at United for another season, but would then consider a move to Saudi, MLS, or one of Europe's major leagues. So this is according to Chris Wheeler. So this dude, if he's open to movement, just go now. Why wait until the end of the season? Right, Bruno? Take the money, go now. You've done your part, Bruno. Love you, but it's time. Give us the money, and then we'll figure out what to do. It's one of those like he's gonna leave at the end of the season. Then if you're gonna go, man, just go, Bruno. Just go. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if he's gonna play tomorrow or what position he's gonna play. Arsenal are Chelsea. They're sister clubs. Okay. What a baby, said Kim. That's funny. Yeah. So listen, folks, I appreciate you being here. It's been an hour and change. Another good one. Tomorrow is going to be great. We're going to get that win tomorrow. First win is coming. 8 goals? No, it's going to be like, I'm called 4-0 will be nice. Guys, thank you so much. Smash the like, hit the subscribe. I will see you on the next one, people. Stay blessed. I will talk to you on the next one. Peace.